Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about the prerequisites for the CISSP. This is the gold standard certification for cybersecurity professionals, and I want to go over the prerequisites because I did not know that there was other things other than passing the exam that needed to be done to get the certification. I was talking to my boss on the next certification that I'm planning to get, and he was telling me he thinks there's some prerequisites for this. And when I looked into it, I was like, man, I was just about to start studying too. I just thought that I should share with you guys, so if in case you thinking about taking it, you have an idea of all the things that you need to meet, right? So let's go over it real quick. I have my phone right here. I'm gonna just go over this real quick on my phone, guys. CISSP experience requirements. Candidates must have a minimum of 5 years cumulative full-time experience in 2 or more of the 8 domains of the current CISSP exam outline. Earning a post-secondary degree, bachelor's or master's, in computer science, information technology, or related fields may satisfy up to 1 year of experience. You need 5 years, right, of experience. But if you want to knock off 1 year, you got to at least have a bachelor's, master's, or a certification that is in their list. They have a specific list of certifications, and like the CYSA Plus, the Security Plus is actually 2 of the certifications that is in the list of certifications that you can get, and they will take that certification and knock off 1 year. Then you just need to make up 4 years of experience. Part-time work and internships may also count towards the experience requirements. You got to have an actual full-time job, right? But you could also have part-time work and internships, and it could also count towards the experience requirements. There is an approved credential list, and some of the certifications are like AWS Certified Security Specialty, AZ500 Azure Security Engineer Associate, CEH V8 or higher, CISM, CISA, and like I told you, the CYSA Plus, the Security Plus, and Security X as well. And also the CCSK, which is a cloud security certification, right? So let's move on. Now, if you do not have the hands-on qualifications, because you can still take the exam without the qualifications, right? After you pass the exam, you have to prove that you had those years of experience. You can take the exam and pass the exam, but for you to get the actual CISSP cert, you have to have that experience, that 5 years experience, and you could meet it with either having that cert or the degree and part-time or internships, right? The thing is, like me, I have my CYSA Plus, my Security Plus, and you can't stack them. At first I thought, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna knock off a couple years for sure. So if you have 4 certifications that's on the list, you can't stack them up and knock off more than 1 year. Now, if you don't have the experience at all and you pass the exam, it says a candidate who doesn't have the required experience to become a CISSP may become an associate of ISC squared. By successfully passing the CISSP exam, the associate of IC squared will have 6 years to earn the 5-year experience requirement. After you pass the exam, if you don't already have the experience, after you pass the exam, you have 6 years to build that experience and get where you need to go so you can actually get the documentation in your hand. Now, we have 8 domains. You have 8 domains, right? Now, remember, I'm telling you, the experience, the 5 years experience that you need it has to be in at least 2 of the domains. 2 of the 8 domains at least. It could be more, but at least 2 of the 8 domains, you need to have that 5-year hands-on experience, real world experience, paid experience, right? Intern experience, part-time experience. You gotta have that experience. Full-time experience. Your work experience is accrued monthly. Thus, you must have worked a minimum of 35 hours per week for 4 weeks in order to accrue 1 month of work experience. 35 hours per week, right? For 4 weeks per month. So if you do that every month, that counts, right? And this is for the full-time experience. For part-time experience, your part-time experience cannot be less than 20 hours a week and no more than 34 hours a week. For part-time, it's from 20 to 34, and for full-time, it's a minimum of 35. Now, 1,040 hours of part-time equals 6 months of full-time experience, and 2,080 hours of part-time equals 12 months of full-time experience. Now, internships, paid or unpaid internship is acceptable. So you don't have to be paid. For the internships, paid, unpaid, acceptable. You will need documentation on company organization letterhead confirming your position as an intern. If you are interning at a school, the document can be on the registrar's stationery, right? Basically, that's it, guys. Just remember, you can take the exam, because I'm still kind of planning on taking it. In my head, I could take it. I should hit my 5 years experience in no time. I'm planning on kind of studying and taking it, because at least once I take it and I get past that part, I don't have to worry about that, right? I have 6 years to make up all that other stuff. I'm kind of planning on taking it, but yeah, guys, just remember, when you take it, you're not going to have that certification yet. You'll be an associate of ISC squared, but you will not have a certification. But still, it looks good, because the fact that you even passed, you could put that on your resume, like you passed the CISSP. You just don't have the hands-on experience to get your actual cert or whatever, but you passed it, right? Just remember that, and remember that you could do either full-time. Full-time is 35 hours and up. Part-time is 20 hours and up. Well, 20 hours and no more than 34 hours. And then you could have paid or unpaid internships, and you just have to make sure that when they send in the documentation in, that it has the organization letterhead, like showing that it's from the organization and stuff. And if it's from your school, then the school could take care of that for you. Guys, I just hope this video was very informative. And like I said, I had to do this because I was planning on taking it. And when I told my boss and he told me, it made me look into it. I did not look into it yet. I was just planning. I was like, I need to work on something else. I need to stay sharpening up my skills. What should I work on? I keep seeing the CISSP as the gold standard. Well, I'm gonna go get the gold standard then. Guys, thank you guys for watching, supporting. I appreciate you guys, man. And I'll see y'all in the next one.